Good evening. This is Peter Meyerson sitting in for the illustrious Jeffrey Davis on Radio Entrepreneurs, sharing the success of entrepreneurship. Our entrepreneur this evening is Evan Zall, and he's the president of the
Group.
Evan Zall Group.
Yes.
So what do you do?
We are a full-service marketing firm, and we help our clients spark conversations. Essentially, is what it comes down to, using just a variety of mediums and very strong creative, strong content, and all the different channels that are available. And that's become a really, really interesting place to live.
Is that how you tag yourself? Sparking conversations?
It is, yeah.
That's a nice tagline, actually.
Well, it is. It's very accurate. It's really what it comes down to in this environment, in sort of this era of marketing. It's really about engagement and how you can keep those conversations going, start the conversations with your clients and prospects. So that's what we're here for. So we might as well just come out and say it.
Do you specialize in any particular industries?
We have a bit of a mix. Finance and professional services is a big strength. So financial firms, investment advisors, law firms, CPA firms, management consultants, those are sort of a big core for us. Tech firms are also a core strength. And then we have some retail mixed in as well. So we're not quite a generalist firm, but we've got three industries that we're very strong in.
What do you see the challenges in the industry at this point in time?
The challenge sometimes is staying ahead of what's available to us. I'll be honest, there's so much we learn every single day. What channels to use, what channels are fading. I'm looking at a sign over here for Google Plus, which came out and everybody dives on Google Plus, and then 3 months later, you go to Google Plus and there's crickets and nobody uses it. And now, of course, they're trying to revive that using a couple of different strategies. That's just one example of always being aware of what's new and whether or not it's worth the effort. It's worth trying.
It's really interesting. How'd you get into it?
I was personally, I was a writer originally. I was a fiction writer, then turned journalist.
Well, that's a hard way to make a living.
It was a challenge, but I've always been sort of linked into the creative side. Still involved in the arts in Boston, and to try to keep that healthy mix in my personal life as well as my professional life. So started out on the writing side and the journalistic side. And then went into book publicity, and then investor relations, and then public relations at a large agency. And that's when myself and a colleague started to sort of take matters into our own hands, and we went off and formed our own agency.
So how many people are in the agency now?
Right now we're at about 20. And we also have a sort of a stable, a bench of freelancers that we work with as well, depending on, so we can sort of flex with the workload.
So 20 full-time?
Yes.
That's quite an impressive number.
We're growing. We're working on it, certainly.
How does that stack up with other,
we are still
firms?
we can still call ourselves a boutique. We have a very personalized service, and we have very dedicated, committed teams within that group of 20. Larger agencies and certainly global agencies have hundreds and thousands of teams with a lot of reliance on junior talent. We love our junior talent. We develop our junior talent. It's very important to us, but we also we make sure that we have senior talent involved that has sort of been through the wars a couple of times with all of our client engagements. And we like the size we are, and we aim to get a bit bigger, but I don't know how much bigger.
Evan, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, how would they do so?
Well, they can go to our website, of course, which is actually at sparkconversations.com. You can also go to ebanzallgroup.com as well. They both work.